morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Hashtag NoFilter with your boy King Lex. Now, this really ain't a new episode. This is a continuation, part two of the art of dating. We got so many requests for us to do a part two, so I feel like, let's just get the people what they want. You got to get the people what they want, and y'all see who here. AKA Charmin 09, aka Randy, aka Randy Man, aka what's up?
Ain't no more AKAs. Hello, everybody. I'm Skyping in today because I'm overseas, but I'm here with y'all in spirit.
You in Dubai?
Hey, I can't disclose exactly where. Paparazzi.
You can't disclose your location. Okay, oh, you
No.
right, paparazzi.
Yeah.
Okay. So we gonna do art. This is art of day in part two. So I wanted to kind of back up because I feel like when we was talking about dating last time, we didn't really get into courting. You know the definition of courting.
I mean, is the same as dating, right?
Well, courting is it's more like the act of dating. So dating is like you're dating someone. You know what I'm saying? But courting is like the act of like the things that go into dating. So kind of like dates or like personalized like gifts and like stuff like that. So I feel like courting is kind of like you showing that interest during the dating period. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all are exclusive where y'all only dating each other. Y'all not in a relationship yet, but y'all are getting to that point. So
You
let
on
me
your way.
ask you on your way. You on your way.
Okay.
So like I feel like for me, courting is very what people don't realize is I feel like courting is a very important stage because I feel like it shows you the effort that a person is going to put in during that relationship and getting to know you and everything else. Because I love like a little personalized date. Like dinner is cool, but when they actually do something that you really like, you interested in or something, I like that. I like that
Yeah.
a
I mean,
lot.
don't just invite people to the house
Yeah,
every time.
right.
That's not putting no thought into a date.
At all. So I feel like I like that, and I like personalized gifts. You know what I'm saying? Because I like that you are paying attention to what I like and what I do not like.
Yeah. I ain't had that in a while, but I'm good at doing that to other people.
Yeah, I mean, what's the best date that you feel like you been on?
The best date? Okay, you go. Look, I
The
might not have
best,
those amazing days.
you know what? The best date I was on, it's a date that just sticks out to me, and it wasn't nothing like personalized. It was just really like we had went out, and I remember like, and I paid for the dinner to be honest, but I love the way he. Okay, baby, now I ain't paying for shit. Okay,
That
but
was a special date.
I really liked this one, but I liked how like how into it he was. And this is somebody I was dating for a while, but I remember him kissing my hand while we was at the table. I remember him like we laughing at the table and just having a really good time. I remember that. So I think a date to me is the company, but I do like a personalized date. I feel like you need to do a little bit more. Now let me ask you this. When you dating somebody, how do you feel about them like asking you for favors? Y'all not in a relationship. Y'all
It
not in a
depends on
relationship.
where we are. I mean, if we courting,
Yeah.
I mean, don't ask me for money. But if you stuck at work, you can't go get no lunch. You want me to bring you some lunch?
Yeah.
Little simple stuff like that is fine.
You know what? If I like you, I can be very giving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now I ain't tricky because I ain't got it. They say tricky if you got it, baby. I ain't got it. Okay. What is it? But if I can do, I'll do for you if I can do it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned my lesson. Because
I hope
this
so.
is the message that I want to send out. If he ain't your nigga, don't do it. If he ain't your
I would say
man,
Don't
Don't
spend
do
no
it.
money or give no money that you expect to get back.
Yeah,
Like
that's
if you
true.
giving, you giving. That's it.
Yeah, and that goes with friends or people you dating. Like, don't get no money that you cannot afford to give, because that just
Right.
ain't gonna do nothing but put you in a situation that you don't need to be in. So I agree with that wholeheartedly. But I just feel like
Mm-hmm.
I ain't doing nothing out of extra for nobody that I feel like ain't mine, because that has came to bite me in the ass a couple times. So
Yeah.
it's just like I learned my lesson behind that. Hell no, hell no. And I feel like courting also shows you the red flags, and you
Mm-hmm.
can't ignore the
What
red
you mean?
flags, because I feel like that'll show you like what a person. I feel like courting kind of show you like what a person can do, what they are like, personality wise. What
Mm-hmm.
are they gonna be a good person in a relationship? Do they remember the
Mm-hmm.
small things? You know what I'm saying? Courting do tell you a lot. So I feel like I wanted to
Yeah.
kind of backtrack there. Um, when you dating or whatever. So let me ask you this: are you quick to put your relationship on social media?
I don't think quick, but I'll be ready. This my
You,
man. I'm off the market. Post me on your shit too.
yeah, yeah. Do you feel like you have to make that? Because you know, Facebook, you can change your relationship status to single or whatever. I ain't never. I wanted to do it just, and I ain't even had nobody. I just wanted to do it to just shake some shit up. But I do think a post is necessary once y'all get together. I think a post is
Yeah.
necessary because it's
And
sometimes it's people.
somebody who doesn't want to post you kind of tells you a lot too.
Oh yeah,
Because my
oh
ex never
yeah,
posted me. He never changed his relationship status.
really.
So it kind of lets you know if they all in it or not.
Yeah, no, for real. Because that to me, so a lot. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you should put so much value in uh social media. But
Right.
I do feel like in a relationship, social media definitely plays a big part, because I'm a post. Don't get me wrong, y'all ain't gonna know. Well, especially while we dating, y'all might not even know who I'm dating. But once we get together, then you gonna know we together. And
You gonna
then
know
I
Alex got a man.
you don't know Alice got a man at home, and I ain't even gonna tag him because that's how the hoes. That's
Oh
how the
yeah.
hoes try to hop in them DMs. I'm gonna do it like a little
Uh-huh.
post with like a little heart and the little key lock sign.
Yeah. Don't tag him.
No tag. Do not tag. If y'all learned anything today, baby, do not tag that man once you put that post up.
But you know
You
what
know
I
what's
love?
weird? What?
I love that having somebody that wants to brag about having you, like they
Yeah.
feel like you prize and they want to show you
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I like it.
definitely. I like that too. I definitely like that too, because I one thing I love when somebody like wants to show me off or whatever, because you like, yeah, okay, you feel like you the one like the lottery, and I feel the same way too. You know what I'm saying? But I do like that too. But you know what's weird? Now this ain't even about dating. This is just about social media. Don't you think it's weird when you see people out in the club or out somewhere that follow you on social media, but they don't say nothing to you out in
Yes.
public, but they'll hit you in your DM or something, or go like a whole bunch of pictures later on? I think that is
Yeah.
the weirdest thing ever.
I hate that.
The last
I'm like, why you didn't
time,
say nothing?
right? I went out earlier this week, and I seen this dude at the club. Now he followed me on social media or whatever, and we kept making eye contact. So finally, I had just waved. I was like, "Hey, hey, hey, what's up?" And they waved back, but they never came back and said anything. So maybe like the day later, they end up writing me and was like, "Hey, it was so good seeing you." No, you did. I mean, you saw me. But that's like you see me at the light. Shit, what the hell?
And you didn't
Like
say
you
like,
didn't,
hey,
yeah, you didn't say nothing. Now I guess I could have walked over there and spoke too, but at the
well, you
same,
initiated.
Yeah, I said,
You
hey,
waved. You said hello. Now the ball's in your court. Step two.
right. You should have came over there and said something by then. I think it's so weird, guys, and trying to approach, like their approach. And maybe I should be more aggressive, but I just feel like I feel like it's already a lot. Like we talked about this in part one, but I feel like it's already a lot for me to like say hey, do what's up. I feel like that'd be already a lot. So if you're not putting in no
Yeah.
effort behind it, like what you want me to do? What
Where
you want me to
is
do?
going?
Where this going? Like I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to
But
go.
when I was younger and I thought I was popping in these streets, popping in the club, I didn't approach nobody. I feel like I
Really?
missed a lot of opportunities, like
Cause you didn't
talking to people and
approach.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I take advantage of the moment. Like if I see somebody I like or that I know, I'll just make the first. I'll say hello, wave, do a little head nod, come here, something like
Yeah.
that.
Not the little head
But I
nod,
used to.
child. I'm cracking up. Okay, so now let's go progress back into the relationship. Now, me and you kind of talked about this off camera, but constructive criticism in a relationship. So look, he already laughing. See, okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all, I have had constructive criticism dealing with people, and sometimes it was I feel like it was some hater shit. Sometimes, but sometimes I feel like you know what, they got a point. I'm gonna give y'all an example. I'm gonna give y'all two examples. Okay,
It
so the
better be one
first
that I think about.
yeah, no, that's gonna be the first one. That's gonna be the first one. The first one is y'all. I'm not a decorator. I'm not a decorator. I know, like I feel like I got the
So
necessities. Okay, I got the necessities. I got a bathroom rug, a shower curtain, and holder, a toothbrush holder. Like I feel like I got it. Like you know what I'm saying. But I was dating somebody and they told me one day, they was like, you need to start living like a college student. Like you about to be 30 years old. You need to get this together. And I thought about it. At first I was like, are they coming for me? You know what I'm saying? Cause you like, what? But
it was
when I
delivery.
said yeah, it was a delivery because they were very straightforward, very like telling me like what like how they felt or whatever. And I had to look and reevaluate and then just think about it. I'm like, you know what? They are right. You know what I'm saying? Because now, child, I done got my little apartment together. I done decorated. I done got it all together. When Randy came and visited me, he was like, where am I at?
I thought I was in a whole other apartment. Like because I've been telling this for a long time. But
He
you don't listen to
has.
me. They go
He
in one
has.
ear and out the other. But when he over here dating and in love and all this, the person telling me he want to make all these changes. But it looks
So
so good.
did. Got a new couch and everything, baby. Just it came into a new thing. But I feel like sometimes your boo can tell you certain things that your
Yeah.
friends or your family might be telling you, but it's just like a different way they telling you. It's just like you're gonna receive it differently.
Hmm.
Do you have a constructive criticism story?
That I get. I be to me is you gotta be in a place to give me criticism for me to take it. So
Oh,
if I'm
okay.
more together,
That's true.
so I really haven't dated somebody that's given me constructive criticism other than like personality things in a relationship that I need to work on, stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Um,
as far as decor and things like that, no.
you know what? Another one, the other one for me was now this is it's a little personal, a little intimate, but I'm gonna tell you, I did not used to care about underwear. Like, I mean, as long as it was just like a nice pair of drawers, I mean, I didn't care. But I feel
Cut
like
this
you.
off. I gotta go. Underwear.
Yes, because no, I'm gonna tell you why. And now it's so crazy. This person used to talk about my underwear all the time. They used to be like, "I hate your underwear." It was like you, because it's just loose, whatever. But I mean, at the same time, it's a good pair of Hanes. Shit, what you mean? Yeah, this a new pack. It's a
Not
new
no more
pack.
if they lose.
No, well, yeah, not no more they lose. Okay, yeah, but they had no holes in them. Shit. So you know what? Now I love a nice pair of underwear, and because I had to go back and look, and I was like, Alex, you know what? I was like, you could buy some new underwear. Now I bought some new underwear. I buy a new pack of underwear every time I get paid. I'm like, I need a new little pack. I love a
Yeah,
new
you
pair of
can't have too
underwear.
many.
Yes, you got. I feel like you got as long as I feel like as long as you come in to me in a positive way, I feel like I
Yeah.
can accept the criticism. But I feel like sometimes people they don't always mean well. You know what I'm saying? And they could be telling you something because they trying to conform you into something that they used to have or they
Yeah.
want. Child, and they be like, baby, that ain't me.
When I have given criticism to partners or people I'm dating, they think I'm trying to beat them down, like
Yeah.
emotionally. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to be honest with you. I'm not trying to do nothing.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Okay, so let me ask you this: in a relationship, what do you feel like are deal breakers? Like you feel like just ain't no coming back. Do you feel like everything? Do you think everything can be reconciled?
Everything cannot be reconciled, but I think I worked through a lot more things than probably most people would.
Me too.
Deal breakers for
Me
me is
too.
just like you just dishonest. You can't be trusted. That's like the biggest. That's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people be like cheating, and don't get me wrong, cheating is not cool. And I feel like
Yeah,
everybody want to normalize cheating. Like it's almost like people say that you are expected to be cheated on, and it's just like no, I don't. I'm not gonna expect to be cheated on. Like what the fuck? I feel like if we gonna be in a relationship here, you shouldn't be out here doing anything. But I
right.
definitely feel like if the trust is broken and I feel like I can't trust you, I may be able to forgive you, but it's just like I would never forget what happened.
Yeah, because with cheating, I want to know. I got questions. I need to know the
Yeah.
circumstances. Like, there's a lot of things I want to know and think about, and we could probably work, especially if it was just physical.
Yeah,
But that damn
absolutely.
lying, you get that pattern of lying.
Oh yeah, ain't no coming back because I can't trust nothing. That lying and that
Yes,
sneakiness. I don't like that
yes,
either. I don't like that either. Um, Speaking of forgiveness, I think forgiveness is a major key for a relationship. I think the
yeah.
people don't stress the importance of forgiveness in a relationship. Cause that's
It's so
honestly
hard.
it's so hard. It's so hard. Like I think for me, I have a forgiveness spirit, but I feel like my forgiveness has been taken for granted before.
Oh yeah,
And
me too.
yeah, I feel like I've definitely have forgiven people. And you know what? It's like if you still want to deal with this person, you have to forgive them to move on. But it's just like I feel like one, if you're gonna forgive somebody and you truly forgive them, you gotta move past it. You gotta be able to move
That's the thing.
past it and move forward.
I
Because
struggle
if
with that.
yeah, like and I do too. I feel like forgiveness is such a forgiveness is such a hard thing because I can
It's a
hold.
process.
It's a process, and I can hold on to shit. I still feel a way about some motherfuckers to this day. Like baby, I
You
just
sure
now
can.
some people I've forgiven you, but I don't fuck with you. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's fine.
just that. Yeah, that's very much how I could be with some people. But on the other hand, I feel like if I forgive you, I'm moving past it. I still want to deal with you. I just want to move past this issue. You know what I'm saying? Is it hard for you to forgive?
My problem is I be like, okay, you done put in the work. I forgive you. We move past it. In the future, when something happens, it's like seem like a little bit of a red flag, or it seem kind of similar. My mind automatically go back to, so you doing what you did last year when I we got past it. So did I really forgive you if I'm still bringing it up? If it's still on my mind, that's what I struggle with.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I think I'm with that as well. And I'm gonna tell you this: I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect either, and it's definitely things I want that forgiveness for me. If I fuck up and do something that you don't like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I have to take responsibilities for the actions of myself, for my actions too. What do you feel like it's some things you need to work on in a relationship? What do you feel like it's some things you need
Some,
to work
some of
on?
it's out here. Um, I've been told I need to work on being less controlling
Okay.
with certain things. Forgiveness, for sure. Um, I don't really got that much to be honest, because I communicate well. I lie. He's sneaking around, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think those
Um,
are my two big.
for me, I think it's my stubbornness. Well, I've been told. I'm very stubborn. And I can agree with that. I'm stubborn. I think that's just my Taurus nature. Taurus, if y'all in the building, say hey, what's up? But I think I can be very stubborn. I can be very set in my ways when it comes to certain things, just because I don't know. That's just who I am. And my attitude. But I'm gonna tell you this about my attitude. When I can be one of the nicest people sometimes. Person. I don't know the nicest person, nicest people. I don't know what's the grammar. What's
Yeah,
the
we'll go with
yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay, grammar could y'all in the comments correct that grammar. But
Please.
I could be one of the nicest person that you ever deal with. But if you do something to piss me off, or sometimes I don't like my attitude, it comes out. I'd even try to hide it and it still have a mind of its own. Like it's still going to come out on its own. I can't help that. Like for real. And I know my attitude can be somebody else day told me my attitude can be very bitchy, but I mean it is what it is. But I feel like
It is.
I I don't do nothing. Now I'm gonna tell you this one thing, and I feel like, and this people who I've dated, y'all watching this, it is what it is. But I'm about to say it. I feel like I don't do nothing to purposely to piss you off or anything. If I do something to piss you off or make you feel some type of way, it's most times out of 10, it's my reaction to something. And I feel like you can't get mad off of somebody's reaction when they
Yeah.
piss you off. Now, if I
Unless unless your reaction goes too far. Like the reaction has to match the action. Let me give you an example.
okay,
Because this was a problem in my last relationship. If I punch you in the face and then you shoot me in the head and kill me, that's a reaction.
you did this right.
I did this, but I'm just trying to give an
Okay,
extreme example. Now
yeah,
the issue is you murdered somebody.
yeah, true, true.
It was your reaction, but it was too far.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all an example. This is a real example. So I was dealing with this person. We had got into it. I ain't even gonna get into it why we got into it, because that's a lot. That's a lot right there. Okay, but we it's we ain't got that time. We ain't got that much time. But we got into it. And honestly, we didn't even get into it. They were saying little things and having attitude with me. But I was playing the cool. So about the time after like we had our little moment, they weren't speaking to me. And I feel like I hadn't even done nothing to them. So then we was leaving because we was in a hotel. We was in a hotel, but we was dating. This is somebody I'm dating. This ain't somebody that just a random. This is like somebody I'm dating, okay?
Okay.
We was in a
Look it
hotel.
up.
So they end up packing their bag, getting all their stuff together, and leaving out the room. They didn't say, Alex, come on. They didn't say, Alex, we about to walk out the door, nothing. But they end up leaving their phone in the hotel room.
Well, I remember this.
Yes, you remember that? Okay,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
I'm like, you walking out the room, you ain't even saying, Alex, come on, and then your ugly ass to left your phone in the room. So at that point, I'm pissed off. So I done grabbed my stuff. I walk it out the hotel room. I said, you forgot your phone. They don't get that to me. Don't be walking on me with no attitude. You walking. I'm like, bro, did you not just realize what all you did in the room? Like, you cannot get mad off of somebody's reaction because you want to act a dumb fool and they come acting a fool with you. Like, come
Right. That was
on.
justified.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think people just don't, especially for me, I think people don't take in consideration that Alex is upset because I did X, Y, and Z. Not that Alex just came out here and blew up on me. Like, it's just like you gotta take in consideration why is Alex going off. And that is a part of communication and everything else, but it's just kind of like I feel like you should just know. You should just know. And I'm gonna tell you
A
this
lot of people
too.
say that. You should just
You
know.
should you should know. Like, If you was to get upset with me behind something, you should know why. I should know why, like why Randy's upset. Like I should have at least a general idea of why you could be upset. You know what I'm saying?
You should know. But the reality is, sometimes people don't know. So you have to communicate. Like that's one thing I never had an issue with. When I'm mad, you're gonna know why because I didn't communicate.
Yeah, I hear you.
Can't
I
be
hear what you're
expected even
saying.
when they should. You can't be expecting them to know.
I be feel like you should know. I feel like you know. And then I'm gonna tell you this: getting to wanting to add like okay, yeah, and then especially I'm gonna talk about like, an argument. When y'all
Okay.
get into an argument and you want to come back into like, okay, let's see, you want to feel where this person is at, or like kind of feel the situation. It's probably been like a day or something, and you just want to kind of feel what it's at, feel where this person's head is at. One thing I hate, do not, if we not cool, do not hit me up on some other shit if we not cool. If we gonna talk, address the issue first and then we can do whatever we need to do. I'm gonna tell you a
So you
situation
say
like, you
like
said
if there
what?
was a fight, y'all talking, then they just hit you up out the blue with a whole nother subject. How you
With a
doing?
whole nother subject, with a whole
Okay.
nother thing. I do not like that. And that'll piss me
Yeah.
off even more. Cause I'm like, you're not even texting me to say, hey Alex, let's talk. You saying, hey Alex, can you do X, Y, and Z? Or you just sending me something and then I don't respond, so then you want to blow up. It's like, no, hell no. You know why I'm not responding. Hell, the last time I text you, you didn't respond to me.
You going off on this video. I don't know who's on your mind, but
I
they
look,
both don't watch it. It's two people I didn't heard for sure.
it is what it
Okay.
is. We talk about the order today. We talk about the order today. Okay, so I feel like okay, so moving from the argument. I feel like when you dating somebody for a long time or when you're in a relationship for a long time, you are bound to change. Like you're bound to grow as a person, especially at a younger age. And I feel like sometimes that can either bring people closer together or that can either push y'all apart.
Yeah.
So I feel like as you're changing in a relationship, what is one thing that you feel like helps keep y'all together as you're growing and years are passing?
I think both people have to grow together, but that foundation of what made y'all fall in love, what made y'all be into a relationship, there and solid.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of us build and evolve on a rocky foundation from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so when as you put more on top of this rocky foundation, it come crumbling down.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
my
That's
problem.
very much true. That's why a lot of relationships don't work out.
Uh-huh.
But it's just like I feel like in a relationship, as you're growing, as you're evolving, y'all need to be growing together. And
Yeah.
not saying that y'all both need to have y'all should both have the same relationship goals, but that doesn't mean that y'all both should have the same goals in life. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like some people they'll get into a relationship like I'm tired of being in a relationship or like just be ready to be done with it. And some other people they be just thriving. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they got the best thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it just depends. So okay, so let me ask you this: what do you feel like is the proper ways to break up?
It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
But I always break up in a mature, mutual conversation.
yeah,
That's I always. I don't have that big fight. We break up. I don't do that.
yeah. You feel like it always
What
need to
you
be that. You said what?
what you be doing?
Um, I feel like mine is always a big blow up. I feel like I feel like my situations are always like a big blow up, and then it's like months down the line we end up having a conversation. Now I'm gonna tell
Let me
you
tell you why.
this. Go ahead.
When you end in an explosion and you end like that, there's no closure. So even though you broke up in a fight, you really didn't end it. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
true.
you talk later. But if you talk maturely and y'all break up and y'all have the discussion and y'all know what y'all doing, you can have that closure.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely think moving forward in any situation that I deal with, I need to be a better communicator. That's probably one of the things I need to work on. Like I definitely need to be a better communicator. But I'm gonna tell you this. One thing that's hard for me is when I feel like you don't have the right intentions, or it's just like there's no like I don't feel like this is progressing. It's hard for me to come back and try to reconcile with the person when I feel like I'm going. What am I coming back for? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and don't get me wrong, I I'm about to say some tea, but I want to reconcile with a couple people, and
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I miss them, I miss hanging out with them, I miss being around them, I miss them. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
Yeah.
I feel like it's just too late. Like it's just too late for me to try to even reconcile or try to get back cool. You know what I'm saying? And then too, what's crazy is I be missing people, and they did me wrong. Like
Yeah. Me too.
they did me, and not to play victim because I feel like I take responsibility for the actions that I put in as
We the
well.
victims.
Yeah.
We've been done wrong.
Yeah. I don't get me wrong. I definitely feel like I don't try to. I'm not gonna play victim because I know I could be a lot. I know I could be a lot, but at the same time, I feel like I'm a good man. I keep a
You're not too
job.
much.
I'm not. I'm very loyal. Anything. I feel like if for anybody to deal with me, you can always we can always try to work through it. And I feel like I can be a very open person, but at the same time, it's hard for me to try to just work out something with somebody when I feel like at the end of the day, this ain't it ain't going nowhere. Like this,
Timing
even
has to
if
be right,
yeah.
and the person has to deserve that. But it also, like, a lot of it is for you. Because if you're holding on to something or some anger, when you clear the air, that's for you to
Yeah.
know you did your part, you try to be cool, and it didn't work out. But you can move on because you know that you did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah. I think you can have all the right intentions for somebody,
Yeah.
but if it's the wrong nigga, it's never gonna work.
And I don't think you need to, like, when you're trying to make peace with somebody, I don't think you need to rehash the fight or what happened.
Mm.
That's what you be trying to do.
I do. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all get back in contact and be like, okay, let's address what happened last year because you had me fucked up. So it starts on this note, and it's hard to make peace with that.
But don't you feel like you still need to address that situation for you to move forward?
No, not all the time. It just depends.
I feel like because y'all wasn't talking for a reason. So when y'all come back to that communication, it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, I feel like y'all have to address that to move forward. Like y'all have to be like,
It just
now you know,
depends.
now you know I wasn't fucking with you, right? I know. And then usually they be like, yeah, I know you won't fuck with me because X, Y, Z. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, you know that. But I think,
That's cool. This delivery right here.
oh, right, this is true.
Your delivery be, bitch, I was mad at you. You had me fucked up. Let's talk about how it's not that delivery.
It's not, but it's like, and that, I guess that's me. We need to work on my attitude, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna tell you this, like a situation where, oh, okay, the last person I was dealing with, seriously, you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with some folks, but the last person I was dealing with, seriously,
Yeah.
um, I missed them. I put this up. Extra no filter.
Girl, was you drunk?
I do miss them. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about because like it'd be like little things. We spent a lot of one thing about it. We spent a lot of time together, and we knew each other for a long time. This is literally one of the first people I even met when I moved to Dallas.
And y'all talked on
Um,
the phone.
we talked on the phone all the time. We used to hang out every day. It was like a period of time where I was literally with them every day. So I really got to know them. And it's like, damn, I really be missing this person like for real. But I just feel like so much time has passed, so much things have changed, and so many things have happened that
Transpired.
transpired. That's the word I was looking for. So many things have transpired that I just feel like I cannot go back. I be wanting to go back,
You
y'all.
ain't
I
got
ain't
to
gonna
back.
sit here and lie.
There are
But you
certain
remember,
people I will always miss,
yeah.
but I don't want to go back.
Do you
But
be
I'll miss
having
them
dream?
always.
Do you be having dreams about people?
Yes, my ex moved out. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, I have dreams about people.
For
Yeah.
real? For real? See,
Uh huh.
I don't even be thinking about these people and they'll be in my dreams and it be like vivid. Like I be seeing them. It's
Yep.
crazy, bro. I've never I've never experienced that before. Is that like that's your subconscious trying to tell you something?
That's your subconscious telling you. I know you're trying to act like you don't care about this person and you done, but they still in your.
Yeah. I
Because we
feel
try to
you.
we try to do what we think we should rather than just do what we feel.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Because you
that's very
like this, and I said, why?
yes. And Randy tells me all the time, do not block them. I don't care what's going I don't care damn what he do. Do not block. But blocking to me is just kind of like I guess it shows that you care so much, like you are so bothered. That's the word I'm looking for, bothered. But I feel like I don't to me, I'm cutting off that access to me. Like I just feel like you don't need to have access to me. You don't need to have that to me. Like you basically have burned that bridge. So for me to show you that you burned that bitch, I'm blocking your ass.
I feel like when you didn't have the closure, it closes the door for closure too.
It does. It does. It closes
Some
the
people don't
door for
forget.
everything. It closes
Yeah.
the door for everything. But I definitely I'm a work in progress, y'all. I'm a WIP, a work in progress.
Did you unblock him like I told you?
I did. I did. I
Okay.
unblocked both. I unblocked both. I unblocked both. Cause I
Okay.
wasn't dealing with either one. But I unblocked
Yeah. Okay.
both. Now we don't follow each other. But
That's fine.
I
Yeah.
unblocked and my page is public, so I feel like they be creepy.
That's fine.
But but we don't follow each other. But it's like, damn, I'm be missing the good times. I'll be missing the good times.
And a certain song play.
Okay.
They get a little, my eyes get a little watery.
Right,
Right
right.
in this video.
Okay, look, okay. I think it's so, and and we kind of touched on it, but I guess my next subject was getting over somebody, like getting that time. I think some people don't express the importance of being single
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like after that breakup, you definitely need that time to get over a person. Like I think you can definitely you want that attention from somebody, but I don't think you
Mm-hmm.
should be trying to get into another situation with somebody until you actually have gotten completely over the other person. I don't think I'm
Yeah.
ready to. I think I'm ready to date. I'm open to dating, but I think it is still people that lingers in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I
Yeah.
compare other people too that I'm meeting. I'm like,
Yeah.
this ain't really what I mean. This not saying taking away from a new person because of what I'm used to. If that makes
Right.
sense.
And
Yeah,
it's not fair to the new person either if you're not emotionally available. Because I have, like I'm a little roster of dating that I got,
yeah,
but I'm not over my ex. So
yeah. It's definitely like I wouldn't even want to put nobody through that situation because I know that I'm still dating. But sometimes you meet somebody and they make you completely forget about the old person.
yes. Yep.
My last serious relationship, when I met them, they were like a hurricane. They just came in and like anybody I was dealing with at the time, they just took over everything. Like it just was like, damn. Like I was like, you came in. I came in like a wrecking ball, baby. They came in like a wrecking ball, baby. And just did it and just did. They shut down
But
everything
you know
else. I
what?
feel like,
Sometimes I think like, because there's a person that I date, when I'm seeing him, nothing else comes to mind. We have a good time. I think about like, is he here to be my distraction during this time, or is it here to progress something? I feel like everybody got a purpose when they come into your life,
absolutely.
you know.
Absolutely.
So I'd be confused. I don't know. Is it a hurricane coming in to help me through this time, or this my next husband?
You
You
never
know,
know. You
you
never
never know.
know. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. It's crazy. Like, this is new to you. I ain't even told you yet. I ain't told you this shit.
Oh, okay,
This just happened. It just happened. But
okay.
I met somebody that I had been talking to for a while on social media. We had been chatting for a long time on social media. We FaceTime before, but this is like our first time meeting in person. They just
You
moved
are.
back. I didn't sleep with them. Shit, this is my first time meeting them.
Give it a couple
The
days.
connection is crazy. Like sometimes I be nervous meeting people that I meet out like social media because you never know what the connection is gonna be. Like you never know.
Yeah.
Like even though that physical connection is can be totally different.
Mm-hmm.
But the connection was so crazy. I was like, damn, it's almost the same. Like we were able to talk about anything. Like it was such a good time. Like what and they
I have FaceTime before.
yeah, we FaceTime, but
That
it's
helps.
nothing like when they're in
Meeting
front
in
of you.
person.
That
Yeah.
that in front meeting in person is totally different.
Okay.
What do you feel like is a good way to meet people? Meet guys.
First, I got to say, after this video, I better get a phone call with full details and pictures sent to me about who this person is.
I
That's the
got you.
first thing.
I got you.
Okay, now repeat the question.
Uh, what do you feel like is a good way to meet people? I hate one thing about it. I hate dating apps. I hate dating apps. I
I'm
use
trying to
them,
figure
but
it
I
out.
hate them. You said what?
Yeah, I don't know the way to meet people. I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
Uh, okay, but
When you let me know, when you find out, let me know.
do you like in person or do you like dating
Yeah,
apps? Do you like social
no.
media?
I prefer dating app. I prefer meeting in person.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
absolutely. I prefer meeting in person too, but I feel like sometimes, most times when somebody try to holler at you in person, it's not what the person you see that you
but you
want.
know right away.
You know right away. You do know right
Yeah,
away.
when you're on a dating app, people put their best foot. You know, you don't even really get to know. You have surface level, so you talk for
Yeah,
weeks maybe before you meet them, and then you meet them and you like,
I
this is not.
know. You're like, this is not what I was expecting. Like, oh, okay, what's up? How you doing? Whatever. I
Yeah,
hate wasting my time. I hate wasting
but
my
if you meet in
time.
person, you don't waste that much time.
You don't, because you know what's up. Now, I don't mind social media, though. I don't mind social media because social media can give me more of an accurate picture of what
Yeah,
you look like and who you are. You know what I'm
what your
saying? So
lifestyle is like.
yeah, what your lifestyle is like. Now, folks be front on social media, baby, and I ain't gonna sit up here and say that. But
Yeah,
I definitely I prefer in person meeting all the time. I
yeah.
prefer that all day.
The apps is stressful.
The apps are stressful. I download, delete all the time. Like I know folks still see me on Jacks.
I'm like, don't say the app.
Jack, we need a sponsorship because we throwing y'all name out there. But
Okay, I'm on.
but I
Hit me up.
feel like okay, I feel like that as far as like dating the social and I ain't gonna lie, I met some really good dudes off of dating apps.
Yeah.
I've had hell some real tea. My last serious relationship, I met him off of a dating app. I did.
Me too.
And it was just like, and it was like, damn, like this somebody I really, it is some good people on there. Hell, I'm on there, so I'm a good person. I'm a catch. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that's
It
literally
is
what
some
I
good.
tell myself. I'll be like, I'm on here, so clearly there's some grade A people on here.
Yes, but you know what? They so far in between, and it be
Yeah.
people on them dating apps that be acting like they are like the shit, and you see them and they be like,
You reach out to people on the apps, or you let
I
them
do.
reach out to you?
I hit you first. I hear
Okay.
somebody else first. I hit him like a hey, how are you or something like that.
I never done it, and then I'd be thinking like maybe it's people on here like me who don't reach out first too. So we missing each other because neither one of us reach out.
If I like your picture and I like what you're saying in your profile, I'll at least say, hey, how are you? I'll say
Okay,
that because
I need to work on that.
that'll be that's a nice little intro. Now what a dating app I do like and I keep on my phone is Tinder, because Tinder to me
I like Tinder.
it lets you swipe right on a person. Y'all both had that interest, so you know that y'all both was looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like Tinder, even though people are very can be sexual on anything, child, Christian
Yeah,
Mingle, Facebook, Twitter, anything. But I feel like the same time, Tinder, it allows. I feel like it's a more mature conversation.
it
Cause
is.
you on Jack the Grinder or something like that. 9 times out of 10, like they trying to fuck.
Send me some pictures.
Send me some
I'm like, it's
pictures.
on my profile.
Yeah, I know. I know they saying the same thing. They be
Or
like, I be
what you
like,
looking for?
I
It's on my
hate that
profile.
one. Oh my God. What you looking for? I'm like, I always say good conversation and let the Lord take his will.
Let me tell you, the other day somebody said, "What you looking for?" And I said, "Do anybody read the profiles on here? What's the point of writing the profile?" And then this dude was like, "This why I don't fuck with black men. Y'all got bad attitudes." I was like, and he blocked me after that.
You know what's so crazy on the dating apps? When you don't respond, no, one thing I don't
Made me
like
so
is
mad.
when they be like, when you don't respond fast enough. It was this dude I actually like was interested. The conversation was good, but I
Yeah,
was working. I was in
right.
between working, responding to other text messages. I don't even when that notification pop up, I'll probably get to that later on, like in the day or something. I'm not out here just chasing dick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think it was like maybe like 2 or 3 hours had passed from my their last response and from me responding. So when I finally responded, they was like, I don't like nobody that don't respond fast or something like that. I was like, I have a life, okay?
Usually I
Like,
get hit with the if I'm taking too long to respond, they be like, "Oh, so you're not interested?" I'm like,
yes,
"Okay, all right, red flag, done."
red flag already. I'm like, I don't think that I don't. What is so crazy to me is I don't understand why people, especially when you're first meeting them, why they feel like they deserve such a commitment from you. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. If I have interest in you, if I feel like I'm interested in you and I want to get to know you, you're going to feel that. You're going to know that. Like you're going to feel that energy from me. But at the same time, don't expect so much of my time because one, we're just meeting. We're just
yeah.
meeting. I'm just getting to know you. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
red flag.
It's a red flag. Like it's just like that. Don't to me. It's just kind of like don't. That's already a turn off. Like you know what I'm
Right.
saying. Like don't. I feel like you shouldn't expect so much from somebody when you are just meeting them and just getting to know them. Don't get me
Like
wrong.
I
You
said,
should. You said what?
I should see what your attitude looks like 2 weeks in. I
Yeah.
should know.
I should know what your attitude looks like until later on. Like you should
Yeah,
definitely work. You need to hide that. Not even hide it. If it's just like I feel like this, I shouldn't see your attitude. But if I'm doing something that you don't like and we just starting to talk, especially if it's from a dating app, 9 out of 10 that means you need to move on because I ain't good for you. You ain't good for me.
or we just need to communicate. Like we getting to know each other. I don't know what you don't like, and you don't know what I don't like. Like we just part of getting to know each other.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's
Don't get no
true.
attitude.
Don't get no attitude. Um.
Now I will block on a date now.
Oh yeah, I will block on a day
I don't
nap.
know.
Child, it's people that'll hit me up on a day nap that have my number and they'll be like, "I see you back on here." I'm like, "Yeah, but you gotta."
hate
And 9
that.
times 10, I put on my profile, bored. Bored. Probably a delete soon, but hey, what's going on? Hit me up. Like, it be something like
Right.
that. Do you feel like you have to put a description in there?
I don't change nothing. That's the same description it's been since I've been single. Ain't nothing changed. And I don't want nobody to hit me up on there that has my number or that's somebody from the past. I'm on here to meet new people.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't
Well,
hit me up and
I
say,
would
"Hey,
say
Randy, how you been?" No.
a dating app do is reconnect can be reconnection. Like, I feel like it can be used for reconnection.
See, I don't block exes and stuff like that or people that I've talked to in the past. It's like you can hit me up on regular social media text. I'm on this app to find my new husband, not nobody over.
True. You know what? It's so crazy with people that you already deal with and they already know you and you know them. It's so
Yeah,
crazy because especially when y'all have had that intimate because you feel so comfortable with this person. You feel like
yeah,
they know so much about you. They have been in your life, especially if y'all have known each other for a significant amount of time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It definitely that plays a role. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
I just feel like going into any situation, and this is just for me and whoever listening, do not carry any baggage from any past relationship. Love yourself and know who you are in yourself before you try to be with anybody because
I'm
you
working on it.
cannot. You said what?
I'm working on it.
Do you? But I feel like, and I feel like this is one of the important things of being single. You cannot love anybody. I feel like unless you truly love yourself,
RuPaul said it.
you can't
It's
because
true.
you because even though you might, well, let me ask you this before we. Well, no, let me say this first. Even though you might love that person, they might be feeding into you something that is not truly like a love, but they might be giving you something that that not you're lacking, but you are seeking that ain't so much that companionship, but might be giving you something else. You know what I'm saying? Feeding into a feeding into a negative thing that they are feeling inside you. If you get what I'm saying,
Yeah,
I hope that ain't confusing. Yeah,
I
but
do.
let me ask you this: are you quick to say I love you, or do you be waiting till they say it first?
No, I'm quick.
You quick?
I I be thinking about it like, ooh, do I love him? I think I love him. Like, let me wait, let me wait. It's too
I
early.
think I love
I'm quick.
him.
I'm quick. I say it first. Most of the time, I say it first.
Ooh, but I don't know. It depends on the person.
It depends on the
Even
person.
I wanted to tell. I told my. I think I. I be able to catch myself. I had to catch. I got this. I wanted to tell my last dating situation that I loved them, and I still do
Which
love
okay,
them. No, my last. When I say okay, I'm gonna
the
tell you
you
this.
just got into it.
No, the one I just got into. We go. Oh, I need a nickname.
I'm like, you know, you love him.
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
That one. Know I love them. Hell, they
he
told
know.
me they love me first. They told me they
Yeah,
love me first. I didn't even have to say nothing. Like they was just
I'm talking
like,
about the one before that.
but one before that, the one before,
You
but the
did. I mean,
before.
your actions showed it.
You said what?
Your actions showed it.
My actions very much did show it. My actions very much did show it. Cause I do. I still got love for them. I ain't gonna lie. But
Yeah,
I was like, damn. I was about. It was plenty of times I was about to say it. I said, oh no, baby, don't say it. Don't say it. You this
see,
one.
that was
You
different
need to let him say it first before they
because
say
y'all
it
went in
to
a
you.
relationship, so that was different.
Yeah, that wasn't like we. That was a. I ain't gonna lie. That situation was such. It was a long
The
entanglement.
business.
We was never together, but it was a long entanglement. And you know
It was.
when you entangle with somebody like that for a long time, you gain a love. I feel like you do. I feel like you can gain a love for somebody after you've been dealing with them for a long time.
I've been in love in about 3, 4 months. I know
Child.
if it's there or not.
Now I ain't gonna lie, you do be in love after a good 3 4 months.
I do. That's my period. Wendy Williams said it's okay.
To fall in love that quick?
She said you should know within 3 months. If in
You
three
should
months you don't feel it, it ain't going nowhere.
you should definitely know. You should definitely know where you if you should know where you how you feel about a person in the first 3 months. Absolutely, especially that like that be especially I spend a lot of time together. You should know.
Yeah.
You should definitely know.
And
It's
you know
not.
I'll
It
be booed
shouldn't.
up.
You do, but you fall in love fast.
I do. I do.
You fall in love fast. It'd be a
I'm
while
ready
for
for
me to
next.
catch on.
Who next? I'm ready to be in love
Okay.
again.
Well, okay, so y'all, if I still want y'all to send, can y'all send in a Dear Lex letter for me, please? A Dear Lex letter. We want to talk about y'all dating situations. We want to talk about what's going on in your love lives, okay? So if y'all
Is our
want our
time
advice, huh?
our time's up?
Yeah, child, our time is up. Don't even
Oh,
like
okay.
we were
Go
just
ahead.
getting into
Sorry.
it, but it do. But if y'all have any questions about y'all dating lives, y'all want to know something about us, y'all want to advise the situations, y'all want to know a little bit more tea about something, send in a Dear Lex letter, dearlex405@gmail.com. Y'all can even ask Randy a question, anything.
Y'all was talking about? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. But I definitely follow our social media. You can follow me at King_Lex405. You can follow the hashtag NoFilter page at NoFilter_Lex. And if y'all want to follow Charming Online, it's Charming Online.
Every video I get some of your followers adding me. Keep it
But
up.
you acting like you don't want them to follow you.
I do.
Well, y'all comment, like, subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe. And then comment, like, subscribe. Peace out.
Bye.
The Irie Place.